How to quickly reduce blood pressure. 29 little known ways to quickly reduce blood pressure without medication. Greetings to everyone on the medical channel. Not many people know that such a disease as hypertension or hypertension is among the 10 most common diseases to date. Every fourth person on Earth, regardless of gender, age and race, suffers from high blood pressure. Statistics. Doctors sound alarmed because every year the disease gets younger, and people with hypertension are faced with people aged 30 and younger, in other words, people whose bodies do not yet need to know what pressure differences are. According to Harvard University research, high blood pressure causes death in 15% of cases, because the risk of many dangerous diseases such as heart failure, heart attack, stroke, aneurysm, cognitive impairment, renal colic increases. According to the American Heart Association, 28% of people have high blood pressure, and do not even know it. How can you reduce high blood pressure quickly and without harm to your health? What is better, to use medicines or traditional medicine? What methods of reducing blood pressure offers traditional medicine? I propose 29 little known ways to effectively lower blood pressure at home, and even on the street, without resorting to tablets, broths, infusions and other complex procedures. Friends, first of all, with a sharp increase in pressure, you need to calm down, relax and not be nervous, because the experiences will only exacerbate the current situation. Then you should bounce back. To do this, take a deep breath, and freely breathe out for 7 to 10 seconds. Again, take a deep breath and breathe out freely for 7 to 10 seconds, and so for 3 minutes. Such actions are the preparation of the body for recovery and in themselves reduce the pressure by 30 to 40 units. And a few more breathing exercises that will help reduce blood pressure by 20 to 30 units. It is necessary to sit down on a chair, having relaxed a body, having laid hands on knees of the set legs. The back should be kept straight, not tense, and not touch the back of the chair. Make 3 or 4 deep breaths and a full exhalation through the nose or mouth. Then, you need to inhale through your nose 3 or 4 times, and exhale through your mouth. The next 3 or 4 breaths through the nose should be exhaled through the almost closed lips. When the air is inhaled through the nose, the head slowly tilts back. When an exhalation occurs, the head descends downward toward the chest, until the chin touches it. Exercises for breathing are performed at a slow, quiet pace. According to reviews, these exercises are quite effective in systematic implementation. They help to keep blood pressure at a normal level. In emergency cases, such exercises also help to reduce high blood pressure. To reduce pressure, breathing exercises and fresh air will help. The following technique is a deep breathing of the belly, which is done for 1 to 2 minutes. The abdomen should be protruded by inhalation, and drawn in exhalation. After a short delay in breathing, the exercise should be repeated. Such gymnastics of the abdomen can be performed sitting, standing, lying down. You can just go out for a walk, and within half an hour the elevated pressure will drop by a few points. If you cannot go outside, you just need to open the window, thus allowing oxygen to enter the room. Inhalation of carbon dioxide is an effective and little-known way of reducing pressure. The increase in the concentration of carbon dioxide in the inhaled air and in the blood, according to the concept of alternative medicine, improves the quality of hemoglobin transmission by erythrocytes. The technique of breathing in carbon dioxide is as follows. Breathe air into a plastic bag and inhale it again. Observe a sense of proportion. The recommended duration of breathing is up to 10 minutes. As a result, the pressure is reduced by 30 units. Once again I repeat that moderation is important. Excessive activity can cause a backlash, since too high doses of carbon dioxide have a bad effect on the heart and blood vessels. Reduce the pressure you can with the help of a cat. By the way, the cat still creates an additional therapeutic effect when it purrs, or rather, as it turns. radiating on you biologically active ultrasonic energy. Cats love to be ironed. Everyone knows this. And people, in turn, like to stroke cats. Simple stroking of the cat on a warm silky coat has a strong anti-stress effect, reduces anxiety and relaxes. If we pay attention to the palm map used by the reflex therapists, we will see that the zones responsible for relaxation and stress removal are located exactly in those areas that are stimulated by stroking the cat. A study of New York University, in which 48 brokers who suffered from high blood pressure, confirmed the beneficial effects of cats. The study lasted 6 months, during which all subjects were receiving a drug to lower blood pressure, and half of them had a cat at home. As a result, it was found that the average pressure was reduced for all participants, but stress peaks only those who started a cat. Another study, conducted by scientists from the University of Minnesota, showed that cat owners are more likely to die from cardiovascular disease, 30 to 40% lower than those who do not have a cat. Interestingly, the dogs did not have a similar effect. It is useful to take a habit every morning on an empty stomach to drink a couple of glasses of warm water. This procedure will help to stabilize the pressure and cleanse the intestine. To lower blood pressure is able to help an ordinary plastic bottle, which should unscrew the cap and trim the bottom. It is necessary to breathe so that the jet of air gets into the neck of the bottle, while breathing in with its nose, and breathing out with your mouth. Breathing movements should be performed within 2 to 3 minutes. In a short time, the pressure will drop by 30 to 40 units. Yoga can help reduce the pressure. Yoga with increasing pressure is focused on relaxing certain muscles. There are many effective and easily performed asana, and I will offer you only those that all of you will be able to fulfill without exception. So asana, Viparita Karani Mudra, is called scary, but do not be scared. Let's consider an option. I'm sure you'll like it. To do this, you must lie on a flat surface, and lean back against the floor with the back of your head. Lie flat, legs lift and fix them on the wall. Relax the whole body. The duration of the procedure is from 2 to 4 minutes. Another asana. For its implementation it is necessary as well lie on your back on a hard surface. On inhalation, the arms are raised, lowered behind the head, and on exhalation returns to its original position. The inlets are even and deep. To 2 minutes. Another little-known technique is hot tea combined with acupuncture. Brew tea in a glass, stir sugar with a teaspoon. Spoon from a glass, do not take out. It is necessary that it warmed up. After this, apply a spoon in turn to each nostril until it is completely cooled. Then put your fingers to the glass, then apply the heated fingers to the earlobes. Repeat both procedures 3 times. Then drink all the tea. Those who use this technique argue that in 15 minutes the pressure will return to normal. Another technique for advanced people. For its mastering it is necessary to pour a teaspoon of sugar into a tablespoon, and pour a teaspoon of cognac. The secret of this method is that the mixture should not be swallowed, but only kept under the tongue. Within a few minutes, the pressure will decrease. After the pressure has decreased, you will have a dilemma: what to do with a mixture of sugar and cognac on. Swallow a spit. Unfortunately, I could not reveal this secret. A proven technique is the wearing of 2 copper bracelets every day just above the elbow. They must be worn daily, on the right hand. This is to stabilize the pressure. But to quickly reduce, take a small plate of pure copper, put on your back between your shoulder blades, cover up warmly and lie in bed for 30 to 40 minutes. Effectively reduces the pressure of apple cider vinegar. It is necessary to moisten the napkin in it, squeeze it and put it on the feet for 15 to 20 minutes. The pressure is reduced by 30 to 40 units. A napkin soaked in apple cider vinegar can be applied on the thyroid gland, around the neck, closer to the jugular cavity. Duration, up to 10 minutes. Reduction of high blood pressure is observed at 20 to 30 units. A typical vinegar compress, or lotion on the soles of your feet, will also lower the pressure by 20 to 30 units within 15 minutes. If you are in a kitchen garden or a summer residence, probably near you grows such an exotic plant as horseradish. Take a couple of horseradish sheets and attach one to the forehead, and the second to the left side of the chest closer to the heart. The pressure will decrease after a few minutes. In reducing the pressure, we will also benefit from water procedures. The most effective way to reduce pressure is to take a hot shower. A gentle stream of water is sent to the head for 1 minute. If there is no sol, just put your head under a small jet of not very hot water. This method of removing high pressure is verified by the experience of many adherents of traditional methods of treatment. Reduce the increased pressure can be 30 to 40 units. Another option is to periodically lower the feet into the cold water. As a result of the 10-minute procedure, the pressure is reduced by 20 to 30 units. Another option is contrasting foot baths. We take 2 basins, one of which it is required to fill with hot water, and the second cold. The temperature difference will cause blood flow to the legs and the subsequent outflow, which will positively affect the state of the vessels. They will become elastic, and the pressure will decrease at the same time. The feet must be immersed first for 2 minutes in hot water, then for 30 seconds in a cold one. The procedure is recommended to be repeated about 5 times. In terms of duration, it will be approximately 15 minutes. The last descent of the feet should be done in cold water. The pressure drops after 5 to 10 minutes. Another procedure that will help you is a water-soaked towel. It is applied to the solar plexus, and to the thyroid gland is the area of the neck, in order to activate these organs, affecting the state of the organism, and as a consequence, causing a decrease in pressure. The cooling time is 5 to 7 minutes. Not only the legs can soar to reduce pressure, but also the hands. They must be placed on the elbow in a basin with hot water. The result will appear in 15 minutes. Pressure is reduced by 20 to 30 units. There is an interesting secret recipe. 2 small pieces of ice put on your back on either side of the 7th cervical vertebra. It is clearly visible because of its massiveness compared to other vertebrae. After 3 to 4 minutes the ice melts. Neck should be wiped and grind dry. The arterial pressure decreases for 10 minutes by 30 to 40 units. For the next procedure you need jerrycans. They will help reduce pressure. Mustads must be glued on calves, collar zone and neck. The influx of blood to the warmed places will ensure the normalization of blood circulation. Keep mustard must not more than 10 minutes. The following procedure for pressure reduction is a head massage. Massage or self-massage of the head will help to quickly reduce pressure without drugs at home. It should be started with light movements from the frontal part with a smooth transition to the temporal part, the crown and the back of the head. After a couple of minutes, the pressure of the fingers should be slightly increased, continuing to vigorously massage the head for another 1 to 2 minutes. Then return to a calm, easy massage and do it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Another type of secret self-massage is used at high pressure. If at hand there are no emergency aids, it is necessary to pull the lobes of the ears 20 times down. Then, pull the upper part of the auricle upward 20 times. Then, pull the middle part of the auricle 20 times back. After this, bend the fingers vigorously, rub the ears in a clockwise direction. Such massage quickly normalizes the pressure and reduces it by 30 to 40 units. Massage of the collar zone also helps you, but without help. This massage does not hold. For the massage, you sit at the table, fold your arms in front of you and lower your head. The masseur is located behind, and begins to mop the shoulders, neck and back area between the shoulder blades with rubbing movements. It is desirable to carry out these manipulations with the thumbs, and in the neck region, with the index and the middle one. And the spine is not to be massaged, but only the area adjacent to it. Duration of massage, no more than 10 minutes. Effects on acupuncture points. Traditional Chinese medicine offers an effective method of reducing blood pressure. There are secret points, the stimulation of which leads to a decrease in pressure. So the imaginary line drawn from the ear to the clavicle is massaged finger-wise with gentle pressure 5 to 7 times on each side. Move from top to bottom. This self-massage can be used up to 5 times a day. The second point responsible for the normalization of pressure is in the area of the salivary gland. It is located at the level of the earlobe, about 1 centimeter from it. This point is massaged with light movements in a circle, towards the nose. The point is massaged with strong movements that do not cause intense pain. Perform the massage on each side for 1 minute. On the body there are other points, affecting which you can significantly reduce the pressure. For example, a point on the outside of the palm between the forefinger and the thumb. It should be pressed for 2 to 3 minutes. I emphasize that if there is a painful feeling, then the dot is found correctly. And in conclusion, the most radical way to reduce pressure without medication, which can just save your life. If on the street you, God forbid, there was a hypertensive crisis, and his symptoms are pain in the nape, tinnitus, nose blood, flies before the eyes, all this indicates a hypertensive crisis and pre-sulfurous condition. In this case, immediately it is necessary to bring down the pressure. Otherwise weak blood vessels in the brain will burst and there will come a stroke, and accordingly partial or complete paralysis of the person, and eventually, death. If there are no drugs, you need to take a chain, string a wire and tighten the thumb on the left arm. First he blushes, then turns blue, a numbness of the hand may come. But this should not be feared. After 5 to 7 minutes, remove the chain and massage the finger from the tip to the hand. This triggers blood flow and high blood pressure is knocked down, without any medication, by about 15 to 30 units for 30 minutes. Then you should call an ambulance, get to the nearest pharmacy, or to your house. If the medical help is delayed, the procedure is repeated after 15 to 20 minutes, but not more than twice. Friends, there are many other secrets of folk medicine that will help you to restore health and prolong youth, and as you guessed, to find out you just need to subscribe to a medical channel. And in order to receive promptly announcements to new outgoing videos, you can subscribe to the Telegram channel, in the description of this video. I wish you health and see you again on the medical channel.